Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing well. We continue our discussion for the environmental, social governance and sustainability and climate change related questions and answers, which will help you out to prepare for your interviews for ESG, sustainability and climate change. So the next question is, what is the sustainability charter? A sustainability charter is an important precursor to execute a sustainability initiative or any program. A sustainability charter is spelling out an organization's structure and goals. It provides a framework for identifying areas of focus, mapping strategy, making decisions, and actionable planning. So it's give you a holistic view about the strategic focal points or the important points for area of focus, the strategy, the decision making, and the action plans. Actually, next question is about what is the meaning of sustainable business model canvas. Sustainable business model canvas, which is supporting the development of an idea into a viable business model, and it follows a holistic approach regarding the relationships within and outside the business. Means we are considering the stakeholders, internal and external stakeholders. Besides economic criteria, it focus on ecological and social consequences of the activity as well. So in this sustainable business model canvas, what information you are capturing? It's about key partnerships, the key business activities, the key resources, value propositions, customer relationships, different supply channels or supply chain channels, customer segments, cost structures, revenue streams, and at the last, social and environmental impacts. Then next question is about what is a sustainability framework. Sustainability framework is about a way to organize thinking about sustainability as well as to inform planning, management and evaluation of those activities, business activities, in order to improve and maintain the health outcomes at a population level actually. So sustainability framework, which can comprise, for an example, related to your strategies of we can say strategic plans of zero deforestation, zero emission, zero waste, better supply chain, better collaboration, better workplace, helping the food security, helping education, helping the environment. So there are different type of examples related to the different action plans which we can consider in the sustainability framework actually. Next, one more interesting example is of sustainability pyramids which companies are developing. Sustainability pyramid, it at the core of our method for identifying the dilemmas, because it illustrates the interaction between the three different bases actually, and the role of policy, the technology and the communication in identifying and managing these dilemmas. So we consider triple bottom line: people, planet and profit, ecology, economy and equity, and we identify different type of dilemmas within the organization considering three different bases. What are those bases? Role of policy, technology and communication in identification and management of these dilemmas. Okay, some of the questionnaires which we can ask during the insurance of these dilemmas or the compliance related to these dilemmas, we can say like, are we making effective use of our resources? Are we being efficient with our resources? Are our employees earning a good wage? Do man and woman receive the same benefits, wages, etc.? And are all our employees, customers and stakeholders treating each other with respect? So is our production safe for the local and global community? So we consider all three triple bottom line and to identify these dilemmas and their management actions as well. The next is about what is the meaning of sustainability benchmarking. Sustainability benchmarking is a way of systematically evaluating the sustainability performance of voluntary standards, certifications, companies or other entities that aim to implement sustainability measures to create positive impacts. These policies, commitments and performance of companies in the supply chain. So we benchmark with the help of different international best practices. So sustainability benchmark is a way of systematically structure wise evaluating the sustainability performance of any company. Next is about what are the sustainability benchmarking tools. So some of the examples are like risk assessments, life cycle assessment, cost benefit analysis, ecosystem service valuation, integrated assessment models, sustainability impact assessments, right? So there are certain like future scenario tools as well, environmental justice. Next is about what is the sustainability culture in the business. Sustainability culture concept, which implies that sustainability principles are embedded at all levels of the organizational culture, including its values and underlying assumptions. And a culture of sustainability is one in which organization members hold shared assumptions and beliefs about the importance of balancing economic efficiency, social equity, and environmental accountability. So it's about the beliefs, values, ethics, attributes of the organizational team members actually. Next is about what is the meaning of sustainability cultural indicators. So sustainability culture indicator is an employee survey which measures the extent to which sustainability is embedded within the culture of any organization. So it's like key performance indicators for sustainability. So by using sustainability cultural indicators to evaluate the level of sustainable thinking and practices in the organization. So it's possible to set a baseline against which efforts to further embed sustainability can be evaluated. So first of all, set a baseline. Then benchmark your sustainability engagement against the leading global organizations. Then target efforts and resources to address the key barriers which can prevent your people from embracing the sustainability. So key barriers identification. Then identify the opportunities to build an on current level of sustainability commitment and engagement. So next is about evaluate the impact of sustainability initiatives. So basically we are looking for positive impact. So we can talk about evaluation of those impacts for sustainability initiatives. Some of the examples of the sustainability culture indicators, as I said earlier, that like environmental indicators, economic indicators, social indicators, and some integrated indicators also there. So in environmental indicators, we can say total amount of water used, amount of energy used, amount of greenhouse gas emissions generated. Economic indicators like annual profits, annual sales, fines, R&D investments, donations. Social indicators like the recruitment of people from ethnic minorities, older workers, right? Women empowerment, empowerment of employees, average hours of training per staff basis, number of employees, recordable illness rates, lost time injury rate. So these are certain examples related to the social indicators. Next is about how can the companies or businesses help in achieving United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So the companies, first of all, they need to identify and prioritize their materiality topics and which shall be aligned with the Sustainability Development Goals, 17 different Sustainability Development Goals. We need to go for mapping of the materiality topics with the SDGs, and we need to develop the maps, materiality alignment maps with the Sustainability Development Goals. Next question is about what is an ESIA report, Environmental Social Impact Assessment Report. It's the purpose of this ESIA is to evaluate or assess and predict the potential adverse social and environmental impacts and to develop suitable mitigation measures which are evidenced and documented in an environmental and social impact management plan. And the ESIA report represents a thorough study of any impact of the investment project on the environment and social fabric of the local communities. There is very interesting and important subject of what is the business environmental and social management plan. So this business environmental and social management plan is an operational document that provide a framework within which the ES risk, environmental and social risks are being managed, and it's also used as a guide or tool for auditing and compliance of project against the environmental and social commitments. So for this very important subject is to identify the applicable legislatory requirements, evaluate the compliances, do the gap analysis, and take actions accordingly to the identified gaps. Next is about what is an steering committee? ESG steering committee. What is the purpose of this committee? The purpose of this environmental social governance committee is to assist the board in fulfilling its oversight responsibilities and regards to, including but not limited to, environmental health and safety, corporate social responsibility, sustainability, philanthropy, corporate governance, and one more thing, to support the company's ongoing commitment to environment, health and safety, corporate social responsibility, and governance related. So, all these materiality topics, first of all, we can say the ESG committee oversee the progress related to the materiality, these materiality topics which you identify and prioritize, and which are relevant to the company and to the stakeholders as well. Who is overseeing ESG and sustainability performance in the organization? The audit committee can oversee ESG related disclosures, processes, and controls and obtain internal and external assurance over ESG reporting. So, this work at the committee level supports the full board in overseeing of ESG integration into the strategy and the risk management practices. So for the timing, thank you very much, and we will continue our discussion from the next set of questions. Thank you.